Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. It's your boy Mondo. So on today's episode we're going to be discussing headers. I always get a question when people ask me if it's worth to do headers or if you can do a cam without doing the headers. So on today's episode we have a 2010 Silverado with the 5.3, and unfortunately we had to go with the cam setup on this truck because the cam had gone out. We had a DOD failure, so the lifters had completely worn out. It messed up the cam, and we figured out it would be cheaper to just go with a VVT cam for it. So obviously the truck was completely stock before this, so we went ahead and we installed the cam. We did the DOD fix, so there's no more DOD. It's all we still have the VVT though, so that will help you save some money, and it's not that aggressive on the cam. And the owner wanted some more power, so it's now back, and we installed some headers, and we're about to see how much of a difference headers can make on a small cam truck. So let's check it out. Alright guys, so the results are in. I just did 2 pulls. One of them I had slightly richened it up before I left last time after we installed the headers, just to be on the safe side, because I didn't have time to dyno it. Well, now it's back. I adjusted the AFR to where it should be, and let's see what kind of gains we got. Alright, so excuse the nasty lines, let's hide that. So you guys can clearly see up here where we really saw most of our gains. So right around this area we're at 315 and we were at 308. So it gave us around 7 horsepower peak, same AFR, same everything, same timing, and we picked up quite some foot-pounds as well, but we did gain quite some more right around 5200. Well, like I said, this is pretty much the same tune. I'm gonna try and optimize it. It is a VVT cam, so I'm gonna move the angles around. I'm gonna try and advance it a bit so we can get some more power. So let's see how much more we can get. Alright guys, so final results are in. We did see quite some gains. Let's go take a look actually. This last pull I tried adjusting cam angles, and that didn't really help because I had optimized the cam angles previous to the header install when we first installed the cam. So obviously this is where you guys can see how much power, let me hide the first one, how much power I lost after messing with the angles. So I went back to the angles that gave me the most power. So let's hide this one, let's show this one, and overall this is the amount of gains we saw. So right here we're at 308 and we have a total of 318 now, 319. So there's about 10 horsepower we gained on a small cam. So obviously the bigger the cam, the more the gains will multiply. It's all just a matter of needing the extra airflow and all that. This is, like I said, it's a variable valve timing cam, so they're all extremely small. What really helps is that we can advance and retard it to get some more power out of it, which is really neat, as they drive almost as close to stock. They're overall a really good cam. I really like them for your daily drivers, for your trucks when you need to tow and all that. It allows me to move the cam angles everywhere for more torque, and just, it's overall a great cam. So obviously the horsepower isn't going to be as great as it would be with a really high lift, longer duration, tighter LSA, all of that. So with all that being said, headers are always a really good upgrade, because they're probably one of the cheaper mods you can buy besides a colder intake that give you quite some gains. Yeah, so overall we saw a total of 10 to 12 horsepower gains. Then just a reminder, this is a 6L80 transmission. I'm doing my pulls in third gear just because we don't want to get that mile per hour extremely high on the stock drive shaft, big wheels and all that. I've already had a drive shaft break on the dyno. I don't want to do that again. So for testing purposes, it's obvious we're not doing it in 1-to-1. Also, the converter isn't locked up. So there's a lot of factors going into the lower numbers we're seeing. But yeah, those are mainly it. Obviously, I've seen anywhere from 10% difference from a third to a fourth gear pull, which should be 1-to-1. Therefore, just for safety reasons, we are sticking to third on the 6L80s, and even then we hit quite a high mile per hour. I actually saw an approximate of 130 mile per hour. It's right there. So yeah, with that being said, that's extremely high mile per hour for a big truck like this, and I don't want to risk any more damage or any damage at all. So yeah, that concludes today's episode. Thank you guys for stopping by. Comment, leave a like, just tell me what you guys would care to see. If you have any questions, just go ahead and comment them, leave them in the comments, and we'll see if I can make a video for that. All right, see you guys next week.